Welcome to the online learning platform. In last lecture, we learned about the crutch. In today's lecture, we learn about the canes. It is made up of the lightweight aluminium. The function of the cane is to widen the base of support to improve the balance. Canes are not intended for use with lateral weight bearing gaits such as non or partial weight bearing. It is not used for the non and partial weight bearing. Patients are instructed to hold the cane in the hand opposite side affected extremity. Hold the cane to the unaffected side of the body. Always hold the cane to the unaffected side. This positioning of the cane most closely approximate a normal reciprocal gait pattern with the opposite arm and leg moving together. It is also widen the base of support with the less lateral shifting of the center of gravity than when a cane is held on the affected side. So if we hold the cane on the affected side, we have the problem of the lateral shifting. Contralateral positioning of the cane is particularly important in reducing force created by the abductor muscle acting the hip. During the normal gait, the hip abductors of the stance extremity contract to counteract the gravitational force movement of the pelvis on the contralateral side during swing phase. This prevents tilting of the pelvis on the contralateral side but result in compressive force acting on the stance hip. Use of cane in the upper extremity opposite affected hip will reduce this force. The floor-ground reaction created by the downward pressure of the body weight on the cane counterbalance the gravitational movement of the affected hip. Thus, the need for the tension in the abductor muscle is reduced with the subsequent decrease in the joint compressive force. So, type of cane are standard cane, standard adjustable cane, adjustable aluminium offset cane, quadruped cane, and tripod cane. Standard cane, it is also referred as a regular or a conventional cane. It is made up of aluminium, wood or a plastic and has a half circle handle. The distal rubber tip at least 1 inch in diameter or larger. So advantage of standard canes are it is inexpensive and fit easily on the stairs or other surface where space is limited. Disadvantage of the standard cane, it is not adjustable, must be cut off to fit the patient. It is of point of support to anterior to the hand and not directly beneath it. The standard adjustable cane, it is also made up of aluminum as a half circle handle with a molded plastic covering. The cane is quickly adjustable, facilitating ease of determining appropriate height. Adjustable aluminium offset cane, the proximal component of the body of the cane is the offset anteriorly creating a straight handle. This cane allow pressure to be borne over the center of the cane for the greater stability. This cane is also quickly adjusted, lightweight and fits easily on the stairs. Quadruped and tripod cane advantage, it is the 4 or 3 leg with the rubber tip and gives the broader base. This can provide a broader base support. This is more useful for a neurological case like hemiplegia and other elderly patients who had the injury to the lower limb. Disadvantage, depending on the specific design of the cane, the pressure exerted by the patient hand may not be centered over the cane, may result in patient in complaints of instability. As the result, the broad base of support, the quadruped canes may not be practical use on the stairs. Walking cane, it is constructed for aluminum and aluminum tubing. It provides a very broad base of support with the 4-point floor contact. Each point is covered with the rubber tip. The legs further from the patient body are angled to maintain the floor contact and improve stability. Advantage of this cane are walk canes provide very broad base of support and more stable than quadruped cane. Disadvantage, walk canes cannot be used on the most stairs. They require use of slow forward progression and are generally more costly than quadruped canes. Measurement in the cane, measuring the cane height, the cane is placed approximately 6 inches from the lateral border of the toes. 2 landmarks are used, greater trochanter and angle of elbow. The top of the cane should come to approximately the level of greater trochanter. The elbow should be flexed about 20 to 30 degrees. The degree of flexion at the elbow is more important indicator of correct cane height. The elbow flexion serves as 2 important more functions. It allows the arm to shorten or lengthen during distant phase of gait. It provides the shock absorption mechanism. So we move to the gait pattern for the crutches. For ambulation on a level surface, the cane and the involved extremity are advanced simultaneously. The cane should remain relatively close to the body and should not be placed ahead of the toe of the involved extremity. Placing the cane too far forward and to the side will cause lateral or forward bending, with the resultant decrease in dynamic stability of the patient. Normally, while using the cane, the patient must have the maximum weight bearing capacity. The canes are used in the unaffected side and it is placed close to the body line, otherwise the dynamic stability may be decreased. So the gait pattern for crutches are divided into Gait pattern for canes are divided into two parts, 3-point gait and 2-point gait. Key point are remember is not applied to non-weight bearing and partial weight bearing. Cane move first followed by leg, while moving the leg affected leg move first. In which 3-point gait, then including cane, affected leg and unaffected leg progression, early stage swing to and later stage swing through. Difference between swing to and swing through. In swing to, the cane is the leg is not crosses the cane line, and in later swing through, when the leg is crosses the cane line. The 2-point gait, the cane and affected side leg and unaffected side leg. In stand climbing getting 3-point gait, in ascending leg of unaffected leg, affected leg and cane. Key point to remember, good to heaven, bad to hell means good leg when stair climbing and bad leg while stair descending, leg first followed by cane. Descending, unaffected leg, cane and affected leg. In 2-point, ascending and descending. In ascending, unaffected and affected leg and cane, and descending, affected leg and cane and unaffected leg. These are my references. Thank you.